The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. These words have always resonated with me. They echo a universal truth that transcends time and culture, a truth that speaks to the resilience of the human spirit. They speak to the heart of transformation, to the courage it takes to embrace our falls as opportunities for growth. Each stumble, each setback is not a failure, but a stepping stone towards a greater understanding of ourselves and our potential. This belief, this understanding, is what led me to the TED stage. It was not an easy path, but it was one filled with moments of profound learning and self-discovery. It was a journey fueled by the desire to share, to connect, and to ignite that spark of transformation in others. I wanted to reach out and touch the hearts and minds of people, to inspire them to see their own potential for change. TED Talks for me have always been a wellspring of inspiration. They are a platform where ideas are not just shared, but celebrated, where the power of storytelling can move mountains and change lives. They are a testament to the power of ideas to change attitudes, lives, and ultimately the world. Each talk is a beacon of hope, a call to action, a reminder that we all have the power to make a difference. My own TED Talk journey was a process of unearthing, of refining those raw, vulnerable parts of myself into a message that could resonate. It was about digging deep, about finding the courage to be vulnerable and authentic. It was about vulnerability, about courage, about showing up authentically, even when it felt scary. It was about standing in front of an audience and sharing my truth, knowing that in doing so I might touch the lives of others. And that's what I want to share with you in this essay. The insights, the lessons, and the transformative power of embracing our own TED Talk journey, both on and off the stage. It's about recognizing that each of us has a story worth telling, a message worth sharing, and the potential to inspire change in the world around us. So, as you embark on your own journey of transformation, remember that every fall is an opportunity to rise stronger, every challenge a chance to grow. Embrace your story, share your truth, and let your spark of transformation light the way for others. Together we can create a world where every voice is heard, every story valued, and every individual empowered to make a difference. This is the true essence of transformation, the spark that ignites change and fuels our collective journey towards a brighter future. At the heart of every impactful TED Talk lies a story, not just any story, but a story that is deeply personal, authentic, and infused with vulnerability. We are hardwired for connection, for resonance. When we hear someone share their truth, their struggles, their triumphs, it creates a bridge of understanding. Suddenly, we're not alone in our experiences. Think of Sir Ken Robinson's talk on how schools kill creativity, or Amy Cuddy's research on power posing. These talks resonate because they weave together data, insight, and deeply personal stories that make the message relatable, memorable, and ultimately transformative. One of the most liberating realizations I had during my TED Talk journey was the importance of embracing my uniqueness. For so long I tried to fit into a mold, to conform to what I thought a speaker should be. But it was in shedding those expectations, in stepping into my own authentic voice, that I truly found my power. We each possess a unique set of experiences, perspectives, and passions. It's in the courage to own our stories, quirks and all, that we truly connect with others and make our mark on the world. Vulnerability. It's a word that often evokes discomfort, a sense of exposure. But what if I told you that vulnerability is actually our greatest source of strength? In preparing for my TED Talk, I was terrified of being vulnerable on stage. What if people judged me? What if they didn't connect with my story? But it was in leaning into that vulnerability, in allowing myself to be seen, that I truly connected with the audience. Vulnerability is not weakness, it's courage. It's the willingness to show up authentically, to let down our guard and connect with others on a heart-to-heart level. Section 5. The language of confidence. Confidence is not just about what we say, but how we say it. It's a language of its own, spoken through our bodies, our gestures, and our posture. Our bodies tell a story, often before we even speak a word. The way we stand, the way we move, and even the way we breathe can convey confidence or insecurity. Have you ever noticed how your posture changes when you're feeling confident versus when you're feeling insecure? When you're confident, you stand tall, your shoulders are back, and your movements are more deliberate. In contrast, when you're insecure, you might slump, avoid eye contact, and make yourself appear smaller. Our body language is a powerful tool that can either enhance or undermine our message. A confident stance can make our words more persuasive, while a lack of confidence can make even the most well-crafted speech fall flat. Before stepping on the TED stage, I practiced power posing. This technique involves adopting poses that are associated with confidence and power, such as standing with your hands on your hips or raising your arms in a V shape. Standing tall, shoulders back, chin lifted. These small adjustments in posture can have a significant impact on how we feel and how others perceive us. It felt unnatural at first, but I could feel a shift within me. The more I practiced, the more natural it became, and the more my confidence grew. My confidence grew, my voice became stronger. I found that I could project my ideas more clearly and persuasively. Our body language is a feedback loop. When we adopt confident postures, we start to feel more confident. And this, in turn, makes our body language even more confident. When we project confidence, even if we don't feel it initially, it can actually trick our brains into believing it. This is the power of the language of confidence. By mastering it, we can transform not only how others see us, but also how we see ourselves. Section 6. Shifting the lens. We all view the world through our own unique lens, shaped by our experiences, beliefs, and values. But what happens when we dare to challenge those perspectives? One of the most valuable aspects of TED Talks is their ability to expose us to diverse viewpoints, to challenge our assumptions, and to expand our understanding of the world. It's easy to stay within the confines of our own echo chambers, surrounded by those who think and believe as we do. But true growth comes from stepping outside of our comfort zones, from seeking out perspectives that differ from our own. Section 7. From thought to action. Ideas are powerful, but they are most transformative when we put them into action. It's not enough to simply listen to a TED Talk and feel inspired. The real magic happens when we take that inspiration and translate it into tangible steps in our own lives. What resonated with you? What action can you take today, no matter how small, to move closer to the life you envision? Transformation is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about taking consistent action, even when it feels uncomfortable or uncertain. Section 8. The power of together. We are not meant to walk this journey alone. Throughout my TED Talk journey, I was constantly reminded of the power of community, from the friends and family who offered encouragement and support to the online communities that provided a platform for connection and shared experiences. I was constantly lifted up and reminded that I wasn't alone. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you to grow, and who celebrate your victories alongside you. Section 9. The journey begins now. This is not just a title, but a call to action, a reminder that every moment is an opportunity to start anew. As we stand at the precipice of our dreams, the open road ahead symbolizes endless possibilities. As I stood on that TED stage, lights beaming, the weight of the moment pressed upon me. It was a culmination of years of hard work, sleepless nights, and relentless pursuit of a vision. Yet, in that very moment, heart-pounding, I realized that this was not the culmination of a journey, but rather the beginning of a much larger one. The stage was a platform, not a destination. It was a place where ideas could take flight, where dreams could be shared and magnified, but rather the beginning of a much larger one. The journey through life is filled with twists and turns, much like a winding road through a dense forest. Each step we take, each decision we make, leads us further along this path of discovery and growth. The power of TED Talks lies not just in the ideas shared, but in the connections they foster. When we speak our truths, we create bridges of understanding and empathy. The applause from the audience is not just for the speaker, but for the collective experience of shared humanity, but in the ripple effect they create. When we embrace vulnerability, we allow others to see our true selves. This act of courage can create ripples that extend far beyond the initial moment, touching lives in ways we may never fully comprehend. When we step into our authentic selves, we give others permission to do the same. Authenticity is a powerful force, one that can break down barriers and build connections. It is in these moments of genuine self-expression that we find our true strength. When we dare to challenge our perspectives and take action, we embark on a journey of self-discovery. Writing in a journal, climbing a mountain, these are metaphors for the inner work we must do to grow and evolve. Each challenge we face is an opportunity to learn and become more resilient. We ignite a spark within ourselves that can inspire others to do the same. This spark is the beginning of a chain reaction, a light that can guide others through their own darkness. By lighting our own candle, we illuminate the path for those who follow. So I leave you with this. What is your TED Talk? What is the message that burns within you, waiting to be shared with the world? Each of us has a unique story, a perspective that can inspire and uplift others. What story, what message is yearning to be shared within you? The power of storytelling lies in its ability to connect us, to remind us that we are not alone in our experiences. Your story has the potential to touch hearts and change lives, is yearning to be shared within you. The world is waiting to listen. In the silence of contemplation, in the moments before you speak, remember that your voice matters, your message is important, and the world is eager to hear it. The world is waiting to listen. So step forward, embrace your journey, and let your voice be heard. The stage is set, the audience is ready, and your journey begins now.